Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Digimon World Next Order. It has been quite some time since my last stream. 4 months to be exact. The plan was that I would take a week off, grind up new Digimon partners, and be right back to it. And that didn't end up happening. I won't go into all the details on why I was gone, though I will say I am streaming this on a completely different computer than the one I started this series on, to give you some idea as to what I've been dealing with the past 4 months. Another thing I've done these past 4 months, though, is I finished grinding up our Digimon partners. In fact, it would be completely accurate to say I overgrinded our new Digimon partners. But, let's just hop into it and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And there's a reason I'm using the second to last save file, in terms of playtime, it's the last one. As you can see, here are our new Digimon partners. Cheese, you might remember from the end of last stream back when he was just a tiny little Patamon. And Steak, he had yet to be born. He's a newcomer. But, before we show off the stats of our new partners, I want you to look at something. See this? How about this? This? This. Before I started streaming through the game, I had done a full practice playthrough of the game beforehand. These are the Mega level Digimon I used to beat the game in my practice playthrough. The screenshots were taken in the post-game. Leopardmon has respectable stats. Strength and stamina are in the mid 4,000 range. Then mid 4,000 range are actually all the stats. Wisdom speed not quite so high on Rush Tyrannomon, but he has mid at 4,000 for his stamina and 5,000 for his strength stat. Very good, all very good stats. Now, let's see what the stats of our partners are. We're at mid 6,000 for strength and stamina on both of them, mid 4,000 for wisdom, which was pretty typical, and then nearly 5,000 for speed. I very much overgrinded here. Not intentionally, I just got into like a zen state. My mic keeps on peaking. Maybe lower that just a smidge. 1, 2. Sorry, new computer, so settings aren't quite what they would have been on, the old computer, unfortunately. And that's something else we can check out. Tamer level, I've Tamer level naturally went up where we were gone, and originally I was planning to save all the TP so I can learn new skills on stream for you guys. But there were 2 skills I wanted that only made sense to get while I was grinding, that being Digivolution Veteran and Great Digivolution. This one doesn't really matter, it's just something you have to get this one. But this one I was thinking like, oh, I want this for grinding new Digimon. And then I was completely underwhelmed by how little the stats actually were. They kinda sucked. They were kind of terrible. So yeah, that was unfortunate. But we do have some TP still, and there's one skill I want to buy before we progress. High defense. This is going to come in clutch later on. But let's see how we actually got on new Digimon. Recall, Cheese, last time we saw him, he was just a Widow Patamon. Then he digivolved into Vidramon, my personal favorite Digimon of all time. And honestly, I mentioned this before, my biggest regret for this stream, besides the 4-month hiatus that unintentionally happened, is that I didn't go for a starter Vidramon. I thought Vmon was one of the rookies with elevated stat requirements like Agumon and Gyomon. I was wrong. We could have had Vidramon as a starter, and we could have used him during the portion of the game where you actually use your champion levels to progress the story, and then we could have gone to Mega Seadramon and get Mel Seadramon. But instead, we got Digimon to Arrow Digimon. Like, the original plan here was that I was going to lock in the Mega level Digivolutions for our Digimon and let it be a surprise for what they're going to turn into when they happened. But we're not doing that anymore because we're going to be in the game with these ultimates. I'm not even going to bother getting to the Mega level. Our ultimates are that strong now. But if we had gone for Mega, then Arrow Digimon would have become Dark Dramon. So that was cheese. Now steak. We started out with Punimon. We then became a Sunomon, as you do. Sunomon, we went to Galmon. From Galmon, we went to Leomon. And then from Leomon, we went to Ice Leomon, which, I know he's just a recolor, but I kind of like Ice Leomon. And then obviously, had we gone to Mega, we would have gone for Bancho Leomon. Dark Dramon, Bancho Leomon. We would have had Chaosmon as the EXE with the actual components. Instead, we're just locking in Ice Leomon. So, also, note how much money I have now. We are rich. But now we're just gonna straight up go progress the story. We are strong enough for that. So off to the Bony Resort. Yeah, before I finished grinding, I thought we would probably 2 more streams probably to beat the game. As it stands, I think we're going to beat the game tonight. We're going to push through and do it. I think we can with these Digimon. It's we're going to be curb stomping everything aside from the second to last and final boss battles. Those are the only things that can put up a fight against our ultimates with their stats. Stuff that I thought would take some work, be a slightly drawn battle, maybe we would have to rely on EXE in order to get past it, and therefore we would need to pass time, pass days. Nah. We're curb stopping everything. We have a lore accurate Arrow Digimon here. If you've ever read V-Tamer, you know what I mean by lore accurate. Oh boy. And despite how strong we are, the clear Agumon still want to fight. You gotta respect that tenacity. Okay. Just double checking something. And also everyone here also wants a piece of us. Including the clear Agumon. Just gonna stop by, grab a little bit of that. We don't really need it.
No, what's this? No one said anything about traps.
Oh, someone really is caught in the trap.
Someone say trap again.
Why are you? Hey, you're not the ones who set this trap, are you? Which means all that talk about a secret weapon was a lie.
Secret weapon? What are you talking about?
The Infinity Cross, an extreme weapon that fires infinite energy.
And where would you get infinite energy?
Oh, that?
Use your head.
Existed.
What? Really?
Thank you for falling for it. And now you'll talk.
I can't believe I fell for this.
It's pointless. You won't get out of the trap that easily. Give it up.
That won't do. If they find out I secretly left, only to fall into an enemy trap.
Look, no one has a high opinion of you, Meadow Edamon.
In this case, I'll have to use my trump card. Oh!
What's going on?
Oh no. He triggered a cutscene. That's his ultimate trump card. Cutscene power. Whatever will we do? Oh, hey. Zup.
You gotta be kidding me.
On your knees.
You know, I don't think we will go on our knees.
That appeared when Metal Edamon called it.
Is this another effect of the BH program infection? Enough power to control the Enforcer?
Okay then. Omegamon Zwart D! Finish those fools!
Now you're gonna see just how unbelievably overpowered our Digimon are. No, I need to switch up the attacks on our Digimon. Okay. Oh, Ice Leomon, man. I didn't realize the starting stuff was so low. Dragon Impulse! Fist of Ice! Yeah, our Digimon out here trying his best with Electric Shoot. But lore accurate Arrow Digimon come in clutch with the Dragon Impulse. This is a fight I thought would have taken EXE to beat before I did this. Oh, he learned Evo Squall. First, I think Squall's not a bad guy. He's just a little bit, you know, misunderstood.
Hey, the antivirus program!
What's going on? Omegamon Zwart D fail? I didn't plan for this. We must retreat!
Not so fast. Everyone was in the plan.
This is the Infinity Cross? Totally cool!
Well, isn't that interesting?
Terrifying.
Lush knows about the Infinity Cross.
Ah! But why are we so weak?
Yeah, I know, man. Why are you so weak?
What's the meaning of this? I came here just as you asked, but it's still all unclear. I need an explanation from you, Mireille.
Lush, how can you be so careless? You're the reason I ended up in this mess.
The what?
Lush, you know that thing? Not at all!
Oh, brother, this is why I hate kids. Hey, get up. Get up and do something about them. That's right. That's the way to finish them. What? How did I?
Has the antivirus program worked to restore your sanity?
I wonder. I still appear to be confused.
What?
Let's get out of here then. Maybe we should finish this.
The translation sometimes it's just...
I think not. Omegamon Zwart D has an important role to play from here on out.
Is that what you meant by big plans, Mr. Mamio?
Hang on. Let's leave it at this for now. The enemy will overhear the information.
Oh, you're right. The traitor. It was Lush, right?
I never trusted her.
What are you talking about? Could someone explain?
I apologize, Himari. I never meant to trick you. It was all staged to make sure that Lush was indeed an enemy spy.
I'm no traitor! I would never betray you!
You seem to know nothing. But there is no doubt that you were the one passing information to our enemies. You were the only one I ever mentioned the Infinity Cross to and what it could do.
No, but I...
Just admit it.
What's the point? You've already seen inside the Trojan horse.
Who's there? Show yourself in a dramatic fashion. Well, well, well. If it isn't the villain from the opening of the game.
Suzuki?
What? Suzuki? It can't be. What's going on? All this crazy screaming.
Yeah, no, it's just a good way to relieve stress, my dude. Give it a try sometime. 2 partners?
Are you quite well, Master Shoma?
Yeah, I'm fine, Kazuhamon.
So, this is what the
Oh my
Enforcer's
god, that's
power is.
Samadramon's
We
voice.
seem to have become too strong.
Be not
I forgot
proud,
about that.
Samu Draymond. Have you
Oh, sorry,
already
Samu
forgotten the mighty
Draymon.
blow you were dealt in days past?
Of course not. That is why I kept fighting, getting stronger, beyond the ways of this world.
No matter how wounded, a single shot at Omegamon's Wart D would...
Master Shoma, what shall we do about them? Metal Etamon breathes yet.
His role is now complete. We've gotten the data sample we need for the updated BH program. For now, do with him as you will. I will work on finishing the AR plan. Omegamon's Wart D will soon be utterly broken. When that happens...
Took him a while to get the lap out there.
Your power.
You're not the only one with special permissions.
Hold on. Are you Shoma Suzuki? Are you the one who created the BH program? You were called to the digital world just like we were, right? If that's so, then why would you do this?
To control all worlds. To create a new world. To break down
Etc.,
the walls
etc.
that separate the
Unlimited
darkest
rice
terrestrial
pudding.
Worlds. Nothing will separate our worlds. A massive new world rife with confusion will be born. Does it not make your heart sing?
What are you talking about? I'm totally lost.
That's fine.
You're always lost.
I don't need your understanding.
You! Hang on!
One more step, and we will see it as a declaration of war. Proceed only if you are ready to die.
Okay, give me like just 5 seconds to change Arrow Digimon's attack, and then it's go time.
Spineless coward. Why should I even bother fighting you? We're up, Kuzuhamon.
Wait. There's still something we need to do.
I only fight the strong. I will leave this careless one to you.
Did you know Samudramon was originally designed to be Black War Greymon X? But he ultimately decided to just go with a simple recolor of War Greymon X. But they liked the design so much they decided to make it its own Digimon that is a natural carrier of the X antibody.
We almost lost
Just fun little trivia.
who is critical for the coming AR plan to the enemy. An unforgivable crime.
I only sought to please Master Shoma, to achieve the level of the 3 gods of ruin.
How absurd. You, follow in Tidemon's stead?
What? Weren't you friends?
No, the
Little minds need not concern themselves
comrades,
with
I
noble
guess, at
ideals.
best. Co-workers?
Damn. I hate this. But I was so frightened I couldn't move.
I, on the other hand, was prepared for
I
anything.
felt the same, if not worse, the first time I saw Omegamon's Wart D.
Fear may hold us back, but it would be awful if they got away with our ace in the hole.
Let's do what we can before complaining about it. Regrets are for after all is said and done. Lush, come here. We might be able to figure something out if I can analyze your data.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah, de-triggered the girl.
Mameo, I'll leave that plan to you and Digimon.
Understood. It looks like they've come for us. Let's go back to the city. The partners need to rest.
I mean, my partners are actually... No, my partners actually do need to rest. They need to sleep. It's past their bedtime. Never mind, you win.
I wonder if Lush is gonna be alright.
I know. She looked about ready to disappear.
I'm worried too. But let's let Mirai take care of her. We've got our own stuff to handle right now.
Right, the master plan.
That's right. Project Reincarnation. Talmon's brainchild.
Reincarnation? That's being reborn, right? Wait, or was that resurrection?
It's revengeance.
Either would work, actually. You're pretty sharp, huh?
This artist I like had a song called that on one of their albums.
Reincarnation, as the name suggests, is a code name for the plan to bring about the rebirth of the digital world. This world was nearly overrun by the BH program update. As it stands now, recovery would be near impossible. As such, better to return it to a state of pure data, purge it, and let it be reborn anew. That's the idea anyway.
Purge the world and let it be reborn? Is that even possible?
It wouldn't
You
be
can't just
easy.
reset the digital world. It's not a game on your computer, Ken.
It would be theoretically possible.
So, an AR plan. Those guys need a Megamon Zord D for their plan too. What's AR supposed to mean?
Normally, augmented reality, I think. But in this case, I can't figure out what they mean by it.
I believe they were saying it's a grand plan to tear down all the gates that keep the parallel worlds apart.
What would happen if you mashed the real world and digital world together like that?
Couldn't say. But you can be sure it'd cause a real panic in both of them.
At worst, two merging dissident worlds could interfere with one another so much as to lead both of them to ruin.
As in, the world would end?
We won't let it. We're gonna smash Suzuki and the others and take a Megamon Zord D back. That'll stop the AR.
When I said I was going to beat this game on this stream, boy, did I underestimate the cutscene lengths.
Here, here.
How are you not terrified of them, Kota?
I am. But how else are we supposed to save the world? Scared or not, we've got no choice. I don't know how much we can do, but let's do what we can. Right, Yukimura?
Right!
That's my cue to Digivolve. Or Greymon. Digivolve too. That's not my Gilmon voice. What voice is that? Galantmon. And yet, though, it's still weaker than my two ultimates. For shame on you.
How fired up you are, Kota.
Yukimura! Alright, let's go! Suddenly I feel like maybe we can actually do this!
Looks like we've got no time to be scared either, Rika. Time to roll up our sleeves and get going.
I don't think your sleeves are even long enough to roll up, Himari.
They are.
I'm already good.
Not to rain on the parade, but how exactly are we supposed to get Omegamon Zord D back?
Oh, right.
We
They
beat the
got
crap
that
out of
Mirai so we can
Suzuki.
just come and go through space.
So not only do we not know where they went, even if we did, we couldn't really chase them.
Well, then we'd better let Mirai in on the plan first. She ought to turn up here once she's analyzed Loosh.
Meanwhile, there's something I must ask of all of you. The other core of Project Reincarnation is the town of Flotia. Keep populating it until the plan is ready to go.
Recruit more Digimon. Got it.
Means time to gather more residents.
Roger. Leave it to me.
Guess there's a sunrise at the end of every night. You're one reliable bunch.
We'll let you know when we hear from Mirai. You help gather residents too.
Okay.
Okay, gather. Sleep well.
Yep, but now it's time for rest. Okay, partner, attack skills, my dude. Waterfall and the Buster Dive I wanted. A Wind Cutter, that's 16, 15. Yeah, Buster Dive's definitely stronger. Excellent, excellent. Definitely made a bit of a oopsie going into
Come on, eat up.
battle there without skills. So another thing we did while training up is we naturally farmed best meat and rotten meat, which means that we can now finish the Oganu Raceland storyline. So that's the next plan. We're going to be... And the Ogano Raceland storyline will give us enough prosperity to open up the final dungeon. Hold up, where do you go? Actually, I might take you up on that. I was expecting to go a bit further in, but alright. It was 2 night planes. No, not night planes. What am I doing? Hold Hall. Right? Or Service Cemetery. I am just very confused and disoriented right now. I know, I just thought, you know, Wizardmon would teleport me further in than he did. But still, it's just like a couple screens off from Ogano Wastelands, so whatevs. A feast is waiting. I don't remember if we got the Grand Karagamon item here. We could go beat up Grand Karagamon if we wanted, but I'm not sure why we'd want to. Again, the Wastelands are going to give us all the prosperity we actually need to beat the game, so like... That's some good timing. That is another reason I thought this might take 2 streams to beat the game, is I didn't think the Agana Wasteland plotline alone would get us up to 100 prosperity. I thought... Yeah, I thought we would have to do a lot more running around to recruit a whole bunch of Digimon. It's like, no, this storyline's gonna... I get turned around. That always happens when I use the portable toilets. I always get so turned around. Yep, this guy, he wants 20 rotten meat. Rotten meat. What's that? It's actually at the end of this hallway. I don't remember. Let's check it out. We got some time to fool around. We get a little bit silly. Yeah, we're in the end. We're so close to at the end of the game, and we get some silliness, some time going on here. It pops us out here by the Palace of Thorns. This area is empty. I'm sure something shows up here later or something, like a Digimon. We found a banana. You want a banana? Mon want a banana to comfort it after it didn't make it into Time Stranger? I'm just as happy that Bearmon made it. That's what I need to do in the demo, is just create a party of Bearmon, Guillaumon, and Agumon. Kodemon's also in it. Monmon is really just the only one that got the shaft there from Digimon World 3. Actually, what's the, what was it? The Wild Pack, Crazy Pack, Lunatic Pack, or whatever? from World 3 was Guilmon, Barramon, and Patamon. Patamon's already a starter in Time Stranger, so that'd be a good party to have there, just as a cool reference. Yep, we'll take care of these dudes. And when I say we'll take care of these dudes, I mean we'll take care of these dudes. Effortless. Okay. Whoop. Dori Tunnel Hub 1. And here we have Tyrannomon. So he wants 20 best meat. We don't even need to talk to him. He always like, yo, you got the best meat? Hand it to me right now, baby. So now we've recruited Tyrannomon. Let's see where this tunnel goes. Let's clear out the Digimail. Oh, wait. Oh, now Miwei wants me to come back to town because we got that 85 prosperity. But we ain't coming back to town because we got a mission to fulfill here. So, yeah, we can come up here. So yeah, there's that dude doing his thing, I guess. Cool. But now that we've recruited Shamanmon and Tyrannomon, we can actually go talk to Leomon and progress the story here. Now we gotta go talk to Ogremon. By which I mean we need to go beat up Ogremon, because you know what things are like here. And Ogremon is hiding over there. Oh, this is gonna be so embarrassing for you, Ogremon. So embarrassing for you, Ogremon. I honestly feel kind of bad about that. I don't remember if I need to report this back to Leomon first to progress the story or not, but let's go see Leomon just to be case. Better than if we go all the way there then have to come back and talk to Leomon, or then go back. Ooh, deluxe mushroom, nice. You know what I mean? Just better to be safe than sorry, in case we do need to talk to Leomon. Yeah, now we have to go ahead to go save Shine Greymon. Which should be effortless because, again, overgrinded. Want a piece of me, Vegemon? That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I got him monologuing. It's gonna be embarrassing. My oldest mon was behind this. The gasp. Let's go back to Leomon now, just so we can come back to the palace. Back and forth, back and forth. We're nearly on the story. The Veggie troops were using Shine Greymon's solar power to power a high-powered laser cannon. A type of solar beam, if you will, that made our Digimon need to poop right in front of this toilet. But soon we will defeat Rosemon and bring peace to the land. And in doing so, conclude the one area with a full side story dedicated to it. But yeah, I do like the Ogano Wasteland side story, you know. The meat troops versus the veggie troops is very Digimon. Very much incredibly Digimon. Especially since, like, I mentioned this before, you know, meat in the digital world is basically a type of vegetable. You know, they grow it out of the ground like vegetables. Which makes meat versus veggies just even more ridiculous. This is it. The final mission. We must stop Rosemon. We must stop Axel Rose from Mega Man X5. And then never again will we need to fight Woodmon and Digimons when trying to enter the camp. That will become a thing of the past. Just in time for us to never come back here again because we'll be in the end game. Which means we actually have some prep to do for the end game as well. Items and stuff. I want to, just to be, on the cautious side. It's better to be safe than sorry. Gotta get my items in check. Item stock. Oh, speaking of stock, we should sell our stocks. Because after this point, it's like we're hanging on to them for nothing. Our next appointment is Hercules Gabuterimon. Why do all insect Digimon yell? Look at how much damage was done to, once again, 2 Ultimates versus Omega. Lore accurate Arrow Digimon. But just for the heck of it, let's get some medium MP over to Arrow Digimon. This is an especially lore accurate fight because Arrow Digimon fought Rosemon in the manga and obviously annihilated. I didn't even have time to bust out my special move. I don't think... Maybe in the post-game, Myodismon's the stuff he did here is like, stuff that comes up, like, later. I know, like, Mallow Myodismon has a side quest or something. Like, because, like, when you encounter Myodismon in Borneo Resort, it has absolutely nothing to do with what happened here, and you recruit him to the city. He's the one who does your cards. And there's, like, no acknowledgement of him sparking an entire war. I don't know why I'm taking the long way around, because... Oh yeah, because we still need to recruit Tylemon and Leomon, that's why. I was thinking, like, no, why don't I just go back to the city? We still have work to do. Sorry, I'm on my phone right now, actually, just... I mean, I did not mean to walk into this, dude. That's unnecessary. That was excessive. Ooh, I feel bad about that. And they want to be praised for it. They want to be... Good job beating up that Shamamon. Well done. You beat up a child. Got Tylemon, which brings us up to 97. Am I missing a recruitment? Because I could have sworn this Leomon can't be worth 3, right? Okay, Leomon's worth 3. Okay, no, that is 100. I do not have an autopilot. Okay. Somehow that makes sense. Somehow that makes sense. I did not mean to do them one at a time like that, but I was thrown off by the lack of an autopilot in my menu. But we've done it. We've brought an end to the long war between the meat and the veggie troops. Now peace shall reign across the Ogina wasteland forever. And we have enough prosperity to enter the final dungeon. We're going to go back. Enjoy some cutscenes. And then, stock up, get prepared for the final dungeon. Okay. Give me that overpriced autopilot. Ooh, this music's depressing.
Lush!
You okay? Nothing too painful happened.
Yeah.
What did the analysis reveal then?
Some fascinating things indeed. The one that caught me by surprise at first was the makeup of Lush's body. It highly resembles that of a Digimon. They have a similarity of, ready for this? 98.1%. That's enough to say that essentially Lush is a Digimon, or as good as one anyway. The humans of this world are pure digital data, so they don't feel fatigue or hunger. But what about Lush?
Actually, I'm pretty sure she talked about being hungry back when we first met.
And she said she was worn out when we escaped from Omegamon Zwart D in the server tower, too. So, I'm not human? I'm not like you?
So, the humans being purely digital data, and that's why they don't get tired or fatigue, was not how I actually remember that working.
But that stuffed animal you were holding, I discovered traces of a network signal and some data transmissions coming from inside it.
It's like, so the humans don't feel anything because they're pure data, but then are the Digimon not pure data? Is there organicness?
Last, and most momentous and serious of all, Lush was a carrier for the BH program.
No!
Are you sure?
Positive. There was a program you might call the root virus, very cleverly concealed inside the animal.
Ah, so we looked over Lush herself, but the stuffed animal was the blind spot.
Hang on. So is this thing still carrying the BH program? And if so, why is it anywhere near us?
Don't worry. I ran antivirus software and purged it.
Good. But what was the BH program doing hidden in Lush's plush toy in the first place?
That's the problem. Lush is an asymptomatic carrier, so considering that she lost her memories...
It's highly likely that she was being used.
Yes. Which makes the one using her...
You, Mirai.
Suzuki!
Oh, no, that makes sense.
Did suddenly become all the rage here?
Yes.
Betrayed everyone. I got you sick. Does that make me bad?
Oh, come on, no dick answer. Don't worry about it.
That's right. Don't beat yourself up, Lush. No one blames you for a thing.
I might.
I understand the temptation to blame yourself, Lush, but regret won't change anything. You know what will? Getting some payback on the one who put you through all this.
Payback?
Yes, we'll thwart Shoma Suzuki's schemes and right the wrongs he inflicted on you and this world.
Hell
I
yeah.
like the idea, but the problem is that Suzuki is behind all of this. and we don't know where he is.
Oh, no need to worry about that. Lush can tell us where he is.
Huh? I don't know that.
Your stuffed animal was transmitting data to wherever Shoma Suzuki is. If we follow that trace and pinpoint his network coordinates, we can pin him down. Once we have his coordinates, Talmon and I can use our skill to open a gate right to him.
So we'll turn the enemy's tricks against them. A fine idea.
So I'm useful?
Useful? You're indispensable. None of this would even work without you.
So I can stay here with you? Good! Then I'll totally do my best!
That's the spirit, Lush.
Then Project Reincarnation is up to Talmon and Datamon, while Digimon, Mameo, and I pinpoint the signal coordinates.
Roger that.
So, back to recruiting the residents for us, huh?
Looks like it. Might as well start now. Come on, you and Kota, let's go.
Got a second? Made my
I'm gonna let this
day.
play out while I...
Made my day. 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 Made my day.
Oh, while we're here, let's do some final offline battles for old time's sake. Registering. We're gonna get rid of chip for cheese, steak for steak, and we got Digimon. Okay. No, some final offline battles for old time's sake. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Shiki. We're going against the default namer. Arrow Digimon! Did you see that? They have an Arrow Digimon too! They're just like me for real! For real! An Arrow Digimon beating Marge Galgamon. That checks out. Oh man, Arrow Digimon versus Digimon. That's kind of amazing, actually. Arrow Digimon versus Digimon. That is kind of amazing. And Digimon comes out on top. Tell you, man, Digimon is the GOAT. He's the GOAT! Okay. Another default namer. Our Digimon is so overpowered. So overpowered. Like those, I think that was like a full slate of Royal Knights, pretty much, and we just came out on top with not a... Even the champion... Well, no, the champion lost. Right? No, did we win? No, the champion won, because, yeah, defeat was a different battle. So we... even our champion level managed to beat a full slate of... I'm telling you, man, Digimon is the GOAT. Digimon is the GOAT. I've got Digimon lost one battle, though. So that's that full slate of, like, Royal Knights Megas, and still comes out on top. Even the champion, Digimon, does. We've got, like, a War Greymon, a Shine Greymon, and a Rosemon. Rosemon losing to a champion level of Digimon. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Like, I knew that was gonna happen. He's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. Oh man, so many network points. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna buy a Roddy Melon. I'm gonna buy a Roddy Melon. And let's talk about gold acorns. I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of gold acorns. And one single bandage, I guess. I'm gonna buy all of the gold acorns. Gonna buy all of the gold acorns. All the gold acorns we can carry. And one extra bandage. I mean, we might as well, man. We might as well. Sure. We can say we're this going at this point. And like... we also... What's the daily quest? Defeat 5 Yokomon. Where do you find a Yokomon, actually? And now we go right back in. We go right back in.
Alright, this is everyone.
Well then, let's dive right in and hear how everyone's work has turned out.
Thanks to all of your hard
We literally walked outside and then walked back
now
in.
capable of launching Project Reincarnation. The town is now effectively a massive computer processor. If we insert Omegamon's Wart D here as the core, his purification power, combined with the antivirus, should bring about a total data purge.
You're gonna turn the town into a purification device?
Indeed. We will load the entire digital world into the town, and after the purge, revive it as reborn data. This is, in essence, reincarnation.
So if the town is part of the digital world, how do you fit the entire digital world inside something that is...
You can't just store a copy of all of the digital world inside the digital world itself, can you?
You're right. We'll need to resolve all network gaps and migrate the data somewhere else for a time. And this is one colossal heap of data. So we'll need to move it, purge it, and swap it back chunk by chunk.
But then, won't the reborn data get infected by the BH program as soon as we restore it?
There are grounds for concern, but we have no other option.
Wait, there may be one other way.
What do you mean?
We've nearly pinpointed the address that Lucia's toy was transmitting to. Shoma Suzuki's location.
Where is it? Somewhere in the digital world?
No, it's in a place called the Singular Zone.
What? The Singular Zone? Impossible! The Singular Zone is where the digital world's deleted data ends up. Not unlike what the human world calls the Beyond.
Oh, cool, we're going to the underworld.
The idea that it exists at all, let alone that a human could set foot there, is pure fantasy.
I was skeptical too, but facts are facts. We found a vast, essentially infinite blank space in the area that was picking up Lucia's signal. In there, we observed multitudes of formless blocks of data, plus the data of a number of Digimon, and one human.
An infinite blank space, you say? If true. The AR plan may be closer to realization than we thought. But
An infinite space? Sounds like the perfect place to move the data to.
Exactly. No need to move it piece by piece. We could migrate all the data there together at once.
What about a way to access the singular zone? Have you found one?
Once Talmon finds his head, he can open the way.
my head is where it always is. I am perfectly calm.
Clearly.
If you say so.
So there should be no problem.
We did it, Lush! This is a big feat. Really? I have big feet?
Yep, big feet.
I do not have big feet. They're normal size.
What is normal size, man? You can't just go throwing normal around like that, man. That's not cool.
Brighter for us. Just have to set the plan in motion now.
Coda and I can go to the server tower and retrieve the digital world's backup data. They say that everything since the inception of the digital world is recorded and stored there. There might be some important data there that we need to have reincarnated.
Way to casually drop a critical mission on us.
Talmon and Lush and I will go beneath the town and open the gate to the singular zone.
What should I do?
You're in charge of defending the town, Himari. Who knows when the enemy might stop by?
Okay, you got it.
You. We want you on the front line.
Of course you do.
You'll enter
I'm the only one who
singular
matters.
zone, thwart Suzuki's plans, get Omegamon's Ward D back, and save all our worlds.
No biggie, no pressure, right? Let's do it. When I say let's do it, you know I naturally mean, well, this is the final battle, huh? Let's do it. I mean, we're gonna be going. Where's the item shop? Zup. We got some stuff to sell. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff right there. Before we do any shopping, can talk to you. We lost money on that one, but you know what? It's the ending, man. It's the end of the road. Okay, first, medium recovery discs. Medium MP discs. Regen discs. And, while we're here, what we got going on here, man? What do you offer? Premiums. Terrible. Anyways. Research district, that's exactly where we wanted to go. Okay. So. First things first, let's do the... We're gonna make a lot of super regen discs. This is the part where we're going to be making a ton of items and it's very slow and tedious because we're doing it through the lab. Whoa. I hope that is not something that, yeah, Steam Overlay doesn't get recorded, right? The Steam Overlay doesn't get streamed. Not with this hook, at least. Not with Game Catcher and OBS. Because that's... So, one of my friends playing a game, I was like, well, you don't need to see that. A lot of super regen discs. Can't make that, because we wanted the full remedy discs. Which apparently don't have an icon. We also made a medicine? Where's medicine made from? Oh, okay. See, I'm holding down R1 to, like, skip through the dialogue, but that obviously forces me to the bottom of the menu. You know what? I am being I'm being more prepared for the final dungeon than we absolutely need to be. Like, this is... I'm going overkill because why not? Why not? This is... Like, I want to be one of those guys who, like... You know, saves all their items until the very end of the game and then you never use them. This is the end of the game. We're going to be being the story. There's a post-game, but we're not going to be streaming the post-game. Oh, I have too many items now. Okay, items to get rid of. Items to get rid of. Okay, making a lot of large MP discs. Which I don't think I needed to make any large recovery discs. Because, actually, items... Yeah, we have a whole bunch of large recovery discs that when we grinded the, War Ground on oranges. Okay. Is this text getting smaller? Oh no, there's a glitch that shrinks the text. I may have accidentally triggered it. One of the items may be a trigger for that. That's going to affect dialogue boxes for the entire remainder of the game. Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. Give me a second. Okay. I need to see, like, regular dialogue. See how... Cause that shrinking does spread. It's a weird glitch. You can make the text actually super fucking small by having the right dialogue. It's kind of crazy. Oh man, we are making so many large MP discs. No more. Okay, cool. All this was so we could make some super double discs. Yeah, like, you know, we're going to be soup. Like, honestly, the main fight, I'm worried about the second to last fight. That one I feel like having lots of items is just important for. The final boss fight is actually not that bad if you just guard the signature move. Like, as long as you stay on your toes when it comes to guarding against his signature move, the final boss is easy peasy lemon squeezy. You know, again, we're going to the final battle, man. We're going to the final dungeon. Might as well be prepared. Like, honestly, even doing this all in one, even being the game tonight, I thought it would take me like at least 3 hours, and like, we are definitely ahead of the curve. We are definitely ahead of the curve. Let's see. Yeah, we got 10 super regen discs, which apparently might be the maximum for that. 9 double discs. 9 full remedy discs. It's like, yeah, we are doing good. We are doing good. Now, I want to find like just a regular. Okay, yeah, the task has gone kind of small. Small enough. I think they needed to poop the second we stepped in front of the washroom. Like, part of me is thinking we should save the game. And then actually, do a reset just in order to fix the text. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna hit the old X. Oh no, there's nothing here. Whatever we do, the stream is dead. The stream is dead. Long live the stream. But yeah, the Digimon story demo has Time Stranger demo has an update apparently. Maybe. And as I'm just saying this now because this would be cool. They put Pyudramon in the demo so it doesn't crash the game. Did you all know if you try to use the DNA Digivolution attack for XVmon and Stingmon, it crashes the game? Because Pyodramon's character model is just not in the Time Stranger demo? That's an actual thing, that's... I don't understand it. Okay. Honestly, like... Oh. One last training session just because it's almost their bedtime.
Sharpen your skills.
And what stat are we thinking? What stat are we thinking here, man? Just a little bit more strength. There's a little bit more firepower. Is that what we're thinking here? And now
Sleepy time.
we put them to bed. It is time. Give them that chain melon. And now? Excellent.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. Why did... Oh, his preference is fruit, and... Okay, fruit, and I guess, yeah, melon is a fruit. I was wondering why he got such a big boost off of, the melon. So that...
There you are. Let us begin.
It's open.
It confounds me still that the singular zone could be just beyond here.
Well, prepare to be unconfounded. Now,
No getting lost. You better come back.
I forgot to buy more autopilots. I should go do that. And maybe, portable toilets. No, here we're ready. Like, we did all that work setting up our items. Oh wait, I forgot to get some potties. Hi there, Tentomon. Don't mind me, just need a few of these and a few of these. Actually, probably would have been good on portable potties, but you know what? No, better to be safe than sorry. This is the end game, man. We're beating Digimon World Next Order on stream. After 4 months of being on hiatus. Let's do this. Behold the Infinity Cauldron. Wait.
Can you hear me? Ah, thank goodness. Looks like we can still send and receive signals from within the singular zone. I don't know what's past here, so who knows how much help it'll be, but I'll analyze the data from your Digivice in real time and follow you as best I can. I can't tell you not to worry, but you're not alone. Do your best. The world is in your hands.
Okay, so as you can see, the Infinity Cauldron is modeled on Mount Infinity from Digimon World 1. It is very nostalgic. First encounter of the final dungeon. A mere Devimon. There's actually several Devimon. But like, you know, this is no problem for our Digis. Actually, tactics. You select a target. Looking at ones like, yeah, I want you to fight. I want you to target that one. I guess this one. Just like annihilate the ones with lots of health using your signature moves. Just to speed stuff up along. I don't even, for a fight like this, I'm not even really needing to participate. This is just kind of whatever to me. Guess now that we're in the end game, I should talk about maybe a bit about my thoughts about Digimon World Next Order. It's like, let me recount a story for you all. It was 2017. A month earlier, I had gotten my first PS4. I say first, I got my PS4. I only had one. But then that same month, once I got my PS4, I ended up in hospital. I needed emergency surgery done, and I was hospitalized for 2 weeks, and then it would take 2 months after being discharged to fully recover from the surgery. So while I was in hospital, I was looking at games to get to play while I was recovering, and one game caught my eye. That's right, Digimon Story named Cyber Sleuth. Not this one, Cyber Sleuth. You know, like, which I mean, like, you know, it's a very eye-catching game. Like, you got the box art with the character designs from the Devil Survivor character designer. Was it Yasuda is his name, I believe? Which, like, in the back of my mind, I knew that, God, I really hope it is Yasuda is his name. And I feel bad for blanking on his name right now, but, like, in the back of my mind, I knew that, he had been working on Digimon, because I remember when Redigitize was first announced in V-Jump. So I knew he was working there, but like It wasn't something I consciously remembered, so that was eye-catching. But another thing that really caught my eyes were the reviews for the game. People loved Cyber Sleuth. And, like, my experience with Digimon games was like... Digimon was a franchise that, yeah, its video games were mediocre at best in my eyes. Like, I had not really played any great Digimon games, and not counting the awful MMOs, the last Digimon game I had really played was Digimon World Data Squad for PS2, which if you've ever played Digimon World Data Squad, yeah, it's not a good game. So, but as someone who is a lifelong Digimon fan, someone who has been like basically a childhood fan of Digimon all the way I was growing up, seeing a Digimon game with this positive reviews, like, I had to try it. So when I ordered it, and then once I was out of hospital, my copy arrived, I started playing it, and I absolutely loved the game. And like, after 60 hours, I had beaten in the game, I had done a lot of like the post-game side quests, and I still wanted more. I was still craving more Digimon. And as luck would have it, there was another Digimon game on PS4, Digimon World Next Order. Now, unlike a lot of people, I did do my due diligence. I did my research. I understood going in that this game was nothing like the... Whoa. Can I do it? Can I do it? Ooh, yeah. I knew that, Next Order was nothing like Cyber Sleuth. And I did, have my reservations about some of the things I had read about this game. Oh man, he caught up. I was concerned about Digimon having finite lifespans. The fact that you can invest all this time into your Digimon and they will die of old age. That concerned me, but I figured you don't know if you'll like something until you try it. So I bought it, and I played it. And I ended up loving it even more than Cyber Sleuth. First time playing this game, it took me about 40 hours to beat the game across 4 generations of Digimon. Maybe 5 generations even. But I absolutely loved it, and when I was done, I still wanted more Digimon. But while Cyber Sleuth left me just craving, another Digimon game period, in any variety, this game left me craving another Digimon World game. I specifically wanted to play another game like this one. And as my luck would have it, just a few weeks later, while browsing the shelves at a retro game store, I would find a used copy of Digimon World 1. Which, I would buy it, I would play it, and I'd love it even more than this game. And then, I found out that Redigitized on PSP had received a full completed fan translation. So I imported a copy of that, and I played that. And, ooh, hold up. I don't think we quite fight them in this room yet, but just to be on the safe side.
So, you've actually made it this far. You've bandaged up your broken heart with bravery. Or is it idiocy? And now, you stand in recognition of your courage. I will grant you the honor of becoming a stain on Kikurin, my sword.
Hold, Samu Draymond. The AR plan is
Samu
at its
Draymond.
final stage. We have no time to waste on trifles like this.
What? It'll be done in an instant. The plan will be fine.
No. Master Shoma's plan is absolute. It has no room for the interference of your ego.
Ego has nothing to do with it. For me, doing battle with strong opponents is everything.
There's the problem. The battle you seek, it should be with the ultimate opponent. The one central to the AR plan. We can't leave anything about the plan up to chance.
Then what do we do with this one?
Measures are being taken.
So as I was saying, I did play Redigitized, and, I once again liked it a lot. Not as much as this game or World 1, though. Redigitized was a game that had a lot of potential it didn't live up to. It laid down a really strong groundwork that I didn't build upon. But I still loved Redigitized. And then
As we should be.
a few years later, with Digitize Decode, we get its completed translation patch. And I played that one, and Decode would go on to not only become my favorite Digimon game, but my second favorite RPG game of all time. I love it that much. And I would have never played that game. I would have never played World 1, or which is types of PSP, if I hadn't played this game first.
Like we'll let you.
You know, back in 2016, if you asked me what my favorite part of the Digimon franchise is, I would have answered the anime, specifically Digimon Tamers. Now, Digimon Tamers was my favorite Digimon-related thing at the time. You ask me now what my favorite aspect of the Digimon franchise is, and it's Digimon World. No contest, by no small amount, Digimon World is my favorite thing to come out of the Digimon franchise. And I would not have hold that opinion if I had never played this game first. This game is legitimately one of the most monumental experiences I've had with Digimon. Although I also would have never played this game if I hadn't played Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth. So I guess that's maybe Cyber Sleuth should be getting the credit here.
No need for words. You know what comes next.
Anyways, we got a boss fight. And this is why the second last boss fight I thought is going to be kind of tricky. Because it is a 2-on-2. We're going to be fighting Samudramon and got some burps. Samudramon and Kuzuhamon at the same time. And the thing that makes this tricky is, like, you know, first of all, they are actually hit kind of hard. Like, holy, are they hitting harder than I remember them even hitting?
It's working. Show 'em what you've got.
Like, we have yet to do any damage to them. That's weird. Okay, this is, yeah, I'm actually kind of at a loss here for why our damage output is so low and why we're taking so much damage. Like, this fight was tricky when I practiced it. I don't remember it being this tricky. Like, okay. Oh, I never got any attack plugins. Like, okay, I've been caught off guard by this fight here. Oh shit. And that's because it's 2-on-2.
I'm counting on you. Keep going.
Half his health just standing up? Really? Wow. Okay, now, yeah. Yeah, because it's 2-on-2, it's hard to actually keep track and notice when they're, like, busting out their signature moves. Like, wow. Like, this fight is, like, this fight's legitimately harder than the final fight's gonna be. I'm telling you straight up now, this is actually a more difficult fight than the final fight. And it's already using up a lot more resources than I was expecting it to. Thankfully, the final fight shouldn't actually use up that many resources. Though I want to, oh wow, see, like, I wasn't even paying attention to Samudramon, because I was kind of, like, I guess I was, as, tunnel visioned on Kuzuhamon there. Like, wow.
It's working.
Oh, we have way more than enough to do our special moves, and this will kill. Yeah, I kind of want to... Part of me wants to go back into town to get attack plug-in S's, just to give us that attack boost at the start. Part of me feels like maybe not necessary. I guess maybe I use order points at the start just to get muscle charge off the ground.
Was not enough. That was remarkable. There is nothing stopping you anymore. Go on. See the new world for yourself.
I think we're...
New world? We can't let that happen.
You're too late. You can no longer stop it. No one.
Yeah, I think we're probably fine on our items.
Regret that I cannot witness.
Gonna do a save game just in case,
this
though.
new world with my own eyes. But I've still won.
Just for safety, we'll save the game at least.
We've got to stop the AR plan, no matter what.
Wow, that fight, man. But we still came out on top with our 2 ultimate level Digimon. Oh no, which way did we come from? Got all turned around. Because it is Core 02 that we want to head to, right? Nope. Got all turned around. The core's numbers are counting down, not up. Okay. And there's a Phoenixmon there. Don't talk to the Phoenixmon unless you want to fight it. We do not want to fight it right now because we are trying to conserve our resources. Okay, and save game. Yep. This is it. Final battle. We're gonna beat the game. Gonna beat the game, baby. Then we'll have a credit sequence where I could have talked about my feelings on the game if I hadn't got caught up talking about it already. You know, like, no, this was one of the most monumental Digimon experiences I've ever had because it made me a fan of Digimon World. And I adore Digimon World.
So you've come. I suppose they weren't enough to stop you after all. But that's
Really?
fine. I've been thinking perhaps I could show this to you.
Hey, are you alright?
Ah, so you've made it too. Although your partners seem badly wounded.
Ugh, you saw right through us.
Like a convention, Himari, you never show weakness in front of the enemy.
Oh well, I'll just have to show you all my discovery. Beyond altered form. Ultimate altered digivolution.
I love how the ultimate altered digivolution is done in the style of an EXE evolution. It calls to mind how Machinedramon was born. His birth animation was from like the Digivolution animation in World 1. Here we have the final boss, Omegamon, Alter B. And this game came out in 2016 before the release of the 20th anniversary Virtual Pets. So Omegamon Alter B predates Omegamon Alter S.
This is Omegamon Alter B, my new partner, the lord of this new creation, who will smash open all the gates between the parallel worlds.
It can't be. He made the Enforcer Digivolve?
It was your partner who gave me the idea, Kota Hiroshi. Seeing an altered form that wasn't Machinedramon was a big clue about ultimate altered digivolution.
Did you see Yukimura turn into Skull Greymon?
I learned that by breaking their minds, I could produce altered forms of Digimon.
Okay, let's take this into consideration here. By breaking their minds, that is what Kota did to Yukimura to create Skull Greymon. He was such a shitty tamer, he literally broke Yukimura's mind.
And then
That's fucked up.
I experimented with different methods of breaking them to see what they became. And following the conclusions I drew from my data, I broke Omegamon Zwart D.
What in the world?
You've all led me to such interesting discoveries. And, thanks to all of them, the AR plan, the Advanced Realm plan, will finally come to fruition here.
What are you thinking? What are you trying to do by bringing the worlds together?
Oh, nothing really. I just want to see
See what?
the quaking of the fools who crushed my dreams before as they faced the despair of death.
Suzuki, you're
Out of your mind.
Breaking open the gates between the parallel worlds. Is that even possible? Even if you make the Enforcer Digivolve, you shouldn't be able to get your hands on that kind of energy.
I can. That's the point of the BH program. To make all Digimon and the digital world itself into altered forms. I convert it all into energy and feed it to Omegamon Alter B. All throughout the digital world, even Digimon in training will be altered to their
Digimon in training.
The energy that comes from it will be enough to rival the Big Bang, the light of creation itself. Now, Omegamon Alter B, devour the digital world and blow off the gates keeping the parallel worlds apart.
Now we have to defeat Omegamon Alter B with our two ultimates. Lower accurate Arrow Digimon, rise up and show him the power of cheese. Also steak, but mainly cheese, because I like Digimon a lot.
As if anyone alive could stop the supreme Omegamon Alter B.
The fact I'm about to deal with two ultimates is going to be really embarrassing for you, my dude. Okay. Yeah. You gotta keep an eye open for when gold shines around him, basically. Like, another thing that makes this fight a bit easier, first of all, because it is 2-on-1, you only have to focus on one Digimon to try and time our guards. But also, both of our Digimon signature moves are being aimed at one singular opponent. Hold up. So when he backed up there, I was worried he might, start going for his signature move. So far, he isn't. Which is good. Actually.
Right there. Come on, get back up. Go get him.
Again, both of our signature attacks together. And there we go. Successful guard. Love to see it. Let's see. Let's throw Remedies both their ways. As always, I think the best strategy here really is just, keep hammering him with those specials. Guard the signature. Guard that signature. Transcendent Cannon. Supreme Sword. Doesn't do shit. Actually, I know I say just building up OP points for your signature moves is the way to go. I might try stacking up some muscle charges here. Just because. Okay. Shit, my life. Oh, the way the camera was, I couldn't see him. Damn it. And I've already used up the large MP disc. We're starting to run low on MP. Okay. Shit, he got Styles ailment. I didn't even know you could get Styles ailment to join this fight. Thank God he was single-mindedly focused on Leomon there. We are out of double discs. We are out of remedy discs. Okay, first order of business. Fuck my life. Doing that while I'm throwing items is no fair. This... I think those attack boost S's... I had those during my practice runs. They are a much bigger difference than you would anticipate. We're pushing through this, man. We are gonna beat the game with ultimates. It's proving to be a lot more challenging than I expected at first. Okay, one final guard. Not taking any damage here. And we finish it off with Arrow Digimon. Dragon Impulse. And that's how you beat the game with a pair of ultimates.
That's impossible! No!
Yeah, that used up a lot more resources than I expected. That was a lot more difficult than I anticipated. I had much smoother practice runs. Again, my practice runs, I brought attack boost S, and not the boost.
You're too late, Mr. Mameo. It's already over.
I'm sorry. I left as
The
soon
one
as
that
I
increases
sensed
your
the
attack, and
criminal
not
threat
just
to
the range of
digital
your
world.
attack.
But
That brat from before. The stupid little brat who crushed my ambitions.
Oh my god, could that be Analog Man?
Suzuki?
Ah! Not again! Not again! Vanishing! No! Not like this! Help! Help me! No!
So yeah, Suzuki was possessed by Analog Man.
What was that?
Could it be? Is he?
Use the antivirus program. Just bring them back to Floatia.
Yeah, while I was practicing this fight, I brought the attack and defense plugins.
The Enforcer's turned into Omegamon Alter B now.
And
Is reincarnation?
I don't know, but we
I didn't think they would make that much of an impact or difference, but I feel like
But the digital world is still in crisis.
things went a lot smoother in my practice runs. But we still won. The main thing is we won, okay? We came out on top with Arrow Digimon and Ice Leomon. We beat the game. We beat Digimon World Next Order.
I'll bring this one.
Ooh, why do you sound so bitter about that, my dude? I'll bring this one. Yeah, I'm Mamio. I'm evil.
Look! Suzuki!
Where am I?
Suzuki, you're awake.
Mr. Mameo?
Because that's an awkward translation. I'm gonna take a break to explain why. In the Japanese version, he calls Mamio Sensei. He doesn't say a name. He just says Sensei.
What are you doing calling him that?
He's my homeroom teacher.
In Japan, it's common to refer to a teacher as just Sensei without actually addressing them by name. Like, obviously, like if you want to specify which teacher you're referring to, you would use the name with Sensei as a honorific. But when speaking to them directly, you might just say Sensei. We don't really do that in English, so you went with, you know, what do we call teachers in English? Mr. or Mrs. and their name. But Mamio is not Mamio's real name. It is a nickname given to him by this cast. Now, admittedly, Shoma would know that Mamio was a nickname given to him by this cast. He would have heard that at some point, either while spying through Lush, or I believe even just dialogue he was shown to be listening in on, they do refer to him as Mamio. But It doesn't make sense for him to call his homeroom teacher Mr. Mamio.
What? No, wait. What? Mr. Mamio's a real teacher?
Well, I do teach Japanese at his school.
And yeah,
Mario, the bad guy?
the protagonist from Digimon World 1 became a Japanese teacher. How about that?
Jeez, I've been impolite this whole time. But he's not at my school, so I should be fine, right?
You may want to be more polite around your elders, regardless of whether they're your teacher or not.
Yes, I suppose I'd better.
You tell him, Mamio.
Enough wasting time. We need to begin the reincarnation.
That's right. Reincarnation starts now!
And we've been streaming for under 2 hours, and we've beaten the game. This went a lot faster than I was expecting. Holy, oh man! Like we really did just go on a 4-month hiatus right in front of the finish line, didn't we? I'm glad to be done. I am glad to have finally beaten this game on stream. I've done World 1. I've done Redigitized on PSP, the first one I streamed. I've done Redigitized Decode. I've done them all. All the World 1 style games I have streamed. And I am happy and proud of that.
What? What's starting?
We're using this whole town to purify and renew the digital world by taking it apart and putting it back together again.
Taking it apart, putting it back together, and making it anew?
It's our plan to wipe out the BH program you were spreading.
Will that be effective on anything and everything that's made of digital data?
This is just to clean up the BH program, so it only targets things that were infected. But I suppose if we tried, we could use it on every single thing in this world.
Then, would you do this for me? Would you disassemble me? I don't need to be reassembled.
Well,
So,
Dark.
you're asking us to delete you from this world altogether?
I've done so many terrible things. I deserve this punishment.
Yeah, okay, Ken.
It's good you're remorseful, but this is scary.
I think the weight of his crimes hit him when he was freed from the curse.
Curse?
The lingering hatred of a man I've defeated. After the final battle in the Singular Zone, I saw him leave Suzuki's body.
Analog Man.
This boy is the victim of that curse, you say?
No. I sought out the Singular Zone myself, felt the curse, and gave my body up to it. It was all me. Everything is my fault. Lush, I've done such awful things to you. Surely you despise me.
I want to smack you, but I won't.
Huh?
When I looked at Shoma, I remembered something. Your memories came back? Yeah. I used to be a Digimon. I had a kind partner, and I was the happiest Digimon ever. But then, something went pop. And then, for a long, long time, I was in a dark place. I was all alone. I was cold and lonely and real scared. And I cried and cried until I heard a voice. Shoma's voice. I tried real hard to follow the voice. And then I found him.
So you met Suzuki in the Singular Zone?
The tales of Digimon who lose their partners ending up in the Singular Zone were true. But the Singular Zone's huge. To be called by a human who accessed it by chance and actually meet them? Miraculous!
That was no miracle. It might even have been inevitable.
How do you mean?
Tamers and partners are drawn together, just as you and your partners were, and Kota and Himari and their partners were. No matter how much time passes, the ties between them continue to bind. They can never be severed.
Wait, you're saying Lush and Suzuki were that way too?
Why do you put it that? Why do you phrase it as that way?
But if they were, then how could he do something so awful to Lush?
Could Suzuki have been unaware that Lush used to be his partner?
I had no idea.
Actually, why would you discard your partner like that in the first place?
Back in the tournament, I lost to this tamer.
Tournament? You mean back in 5th grade? Didn't you win that time?
No, I lost. I saw those two in the semi-finals, and I realized I couldn't win. So I cheated. I modded my partner's data. I did win the battle, but I'd lost before it began, really. I came out on top, but with an awful feeling in my chest.
Wow.
I meant to do it over. Once my partner revived, I'd win fair and square, I thought. But my partner never revived. I think it was because I
So you
modded
basically
the
just
data.
broke your V-bet.
I discarded my partner and started raising a new Digi-Egg. I wanted the ultimate Digimon. I gathered all kinds of info, anything the network could tell me, I wanted to learn. But in the process, I first heard of the digital dive. I became obsessed.
So, like, you know, the digital dive was a reward, a reward that Mamio there got for saving the digital world in the past. But Shoma learned it just by looking it up on the internet.
And then, one day, just before summer vacation, I discovered the
Isn't that weird how
zone.
before, or Mamio says the digital dive is like a reward for saving the digital world in the past, and then Shoma's just like, you know, I found that ship on the dark web, man. You can just look up there is a step-by-step guide. You can find on WikiHow how to digital dive into the actual digital world and meet real-life Digimon.
Mysterious data in them.
No need to save the digital world like Mamio did.
Glowing with an odd light. In the light, I saw the potential for an ultimate Digimon.
I suppose
Oh, an
that
ultimate
must
Digimon
have
isn't that
been the
impressive. I mean, I
curse.
beat the game with 2 ultimates, but still, I mean, Mega is a step
Now
above
how foolish
ultimate.
I was, but in the moment I was overjoyed and I reached out to touch the light. From that moment, madness lived within me. And the rest, well, the rest you all know. I made the BH program based on the curse, made the network gaps, destroyed the meddling enforcer, formed the AR plan. I remade Lush using the ruined data I found in the singular zone. And
Also,
I used her.
Shoma
These
lost the
are
tournament
all
in
my
5th grade.
crimes.
Isn't the human cast, like, at this point, all
Unforgivable
high school
crimes.
students?
But Shoma, I met everyone thanks to
Like,
you. There was plenty.
5th grade was a while ago, man.
I
You
was
gotta move
happy I
on.
got to meet you all. So I'll let you off with no snacks this time.
Lush. But
Oh, shut it already. Lush says she forgives you. Say sorry and thank you first before you go all wishy-washy.
Oh, shut up,
Yes.
Amari. No one likes you.
I'm sorry. And thank you.
Well, Lucia.
Oh,
got
he
worse
actually
of
sounded a
all
lot
from
like
you.
Ken there.
So if she's willing to forgive, I guess I can't be mad anymore either. What about you?
Yeah, let's forgive him.
It's okay with you? Really?
Yeah, I watched
Need to
Adventure
take
Zero too.
responsibility as homeroom teacher. I know I may seem unreliable, but leave him to me.
Mr. Mameo.
Again, it's weird for you to be calling your teacher by a nickname that these other kids came up with
All
for
we
him.
can do is drift along. I don't like it, but I suppose it's part of the flow of life.
Wow, we got a first-time chat from a bot. Oh no, how do I, give me a sec. Okay, I'm not sure how to mod that anymore. It's not giving me an option here. Okay, well, whatever. Bot's gone.
There you have it, Shomatsuzuki. Though, of course, we don't speak for the whole digital world, you know. I imagine a good number of folks won't be forgiving. Think very carefully.
Well, it's a good thing all those
about
folks
how
are getting
you'll handle
deleted,
that.
and then undeleted, but they're still getting deleted first.
I will.
So, everything's finally settled?
Seems so. I can confirm that the network is recovering from its outages.
It's a gamble whether things will work out with Omegamon Alter B, but at least the reincarnation's a success. That said, it'll take a good long time before the digital world is completely reborn.
Meaning we won't be able to see it through ourselves.
Think so. Honestly, I'm ready to get back to the real world as soon as I possibly can.
So, it's goodbye?
Once the reincarnation project is complete, you'll be able to summon everyone again, you know.
Suzuki and I can come along on digital dives, too.
So, I'll see you again?
You
What,
bet.
we don't get the digital dive as a reward for saving the digital world?
Once things
That's
calm
unfair.
down.
Well, why don't we make it official? Let's promise that we'll meet in the digital world again.
Yeah. Here, give me your pinky. Hey, what are you doing? Get over here already.
But?
Just join in. I have a feeling there's a lot you can learn from this bunch.
Seriously? Learn? From Kota?
Sure. I can teach you, how to make your friends laugh or something.
Sure you can.
Yes. Please teach me that.
Wait, he's actually serious.
Here goes. We promise that when the digital world is reborn, we'll all meet here again.
Looks like things are wrapping up. Shall we go?
Thank you. I mean it. You too, Himari and Kota. When you get back, we're having a real feast.
You have my deep gratitude as well. You've helped us in a real and true way.
All right already.
Why are you taking the compliments? I'm pretty sure our friend here worked the hardest.
Come on, let's not be so tough on each other. Yukimura, I'll be back.
Right.
Rika, wait for me just a little while, okay?
All right. I'm looking forward to the day I see you again.
Cheese and steak.
You gotta come back sometime.
Cheese and steak. Goodbye.
Thanks so much for everything. I can't wait to see you again.
Wait, shit, you can talk? What do you mean you can talk? Farewell, digital world. And farewell, this live stream project that began back in 2018. Whoa, these credits are fast. Notice how Mamio is 3 question marks, then Mamio in brackets. Because his name isn't actually Mamio, it's whatever you named it when he was when you played Digimon World 1 as a kid. I mean, these credits are not going to give me any time to get my thoughts out. I mean, I already told a story about how I became play the game and how grateful I am for exposing me to Digimon World, but I guess so many comment on it, like, though, despite how grateful I am for this making me a Digimon World fan, it is still the second worst of the World 1 games. It's better than the PSP version of Redigitized, but it's not as good as World 1 or Decode. You know, I don't like the combat system as much as those other games. You know, I feel like, 9 times out of 10, the best strategy is to just save your OP, in order to use the signature move. You know, you just spam signature move, and you just on the sidelines cheering. Training, I can't think of how you can make training quick and efficient for two partners outside what this game did, but it's still really bland and boring after how exciting and engaging gym training was in Redigitized. And obviously, you know, Battle being a efficient replacement for gym training, like grinding battles just, I'd rather grind gym training. Like, I'd rather play the gym training minigames in Redigitized over grinding the same battles over and over again. Like, you know, people are like, no, it is a way more efficient use of in-game time. This is true. It's a way less efficient use of real-world time. And how much is your time worth? Is the question you gotta ask yourself. You know, obviously, like, you know, again, like, there's a lot of like stuff I'm not a fan of, but I understand it was necessary for the core gimmick of raising two partners, and I think that gimmick was actually a really smart idea. It did something new and interesting that previous entries in the series didn't do. You know, it makes it distinct in that way, but again, you do lose some of the personality that the other games had. Like, you know, sleep schedules, it's just like, you know, certain Digimon, typically older Digimon, can stay up longer, and that's it. It's not like you have fully nocturnal Digimon where you're going from like 4 in the afternoon until 8 in the morning for your active period. I don't like how when you hit the Digimon's actual sleep period, that's indicated, like, no, my Digimon go to bed at midnight, it automatically puts you to sleep, and that's the care mistake. I liked it better when like you could stay up past the Digimon's bedtime, and the care mistake was when if you kept them up until the time they'd normally wake up. And I like because of the sleep schedule, you barely get to explore the Digimon world at night. You know, like 6 to, again, like basically midnight, because even like your Digimon goes to bed at 3, they're going to be wanting to go to bed at midnight. It's kind of the nighttime period. You get way more time to explore during the day. And like, you know, the story isn't as good as Redigitized. I don't think the cast of characters are as strong as Redigitized. You know, like, you know, Kota, Himari, Lucia, all characters that, honestly, I don't really care for them. I do not care for them as characters. Mamio is cool, but I don't know how much that's being carried by him being the former protagonist of Digimon World 1. I mean, he makes for a good mentor character. I like having like this older mentor character around. But obviously that mentor role is elevated by him being the World 1 protagonist. And then, like, no, obviously Mirai is Mirai. She's great. She's from Redigitized. But things this game does have going for it, though, again, like, you know, I appreciate the uniqueness of having two partners. I appreciate the digital world. The digital world in this game is great. I love the map designs. I love the environmental themes. You know, I love exploring the digital world in this game.
Wake up. It's time.
Now we got a cutscene leading into the post-game, which, you know, we're not doing the post-game. You know, the plan was just to stream the main story like I did with the other games. I mean, I did a bit of post-game in World 1, and arguably Redigitized doesn't really have a post-game. Pretty much everything you can do before the final boss, and I did do, like, Mount Infinity. But and this has the most extensive post-game in the franchise. There was, like, so many Digimon who can only be recruited in the post-game. There's an entire series of, like, random dungeons you can explore. There's a ton of, like, of post-game side quests with, like, extensive story arcs. But, we're not here for that. No, my goal was to beat the story. We beat the main story. We got to the credits. You know, game over. We finally beat Digimon World Redigitized. Not Digimon World Redigitized. We finally beat Digimon World Next Order. We did beat Redigitized, though, and Redigitized Decode, and World 1. We've done all the World games now.
The digital world and the real world. Time doesn't move at the same speed.
See, this is... I should take a moment here, like, the humans being pure digital data being the reason they feel time fatigue. I forgot about that. For some reason, I came up with a headcanon on why they don't get tired or hungry. that I think makes a lot more sense is
I
like
couldn't help myself.
the headcanon I came up with that I thought was the actual canon the game gave you is that like,
That's sweet.
the digital world and the real world are at different time axes. Time moves a lot more quickly in the digital world than the real world. So my logic was like,
Even
the humans can see and process the digital world on the digital world's time axis when they're inside it, but their bodies are still metabolizing
we should do that.
on the time axis of the real
I miss
world.
Palamon
It's like,
so too.
it takes several days or weeks to metabolize just a few seconds for their bodies. That was my headcanon, and like the explanation they gave, like, well, humans are pure digital data, is like, well, what are Digimon?
He's my new partner. Name's Noir, or Omegamon's Wort Deed. Once reincarnation finished, I took on Omegamon Alter B as my partner after he was reborn as a Digi-Egg.
Omega Man Ultra B is pretty
I
cool.
won't waste any
Ultra
more
S is
time
also
on
really cool.
explanations. We shouldn't make everyone wait.
It's nice to actually have a virus type Omegamon after Omegamon Zwart ended up being vaccine type. But there we go. That was a Chapter 5. Chapter 5 was the post game, but we finally did it. We finally beat Digimon World Next Order. Thank you so much for watching. I am sorry I took a 4-month hiatus. I follow YouTube watchers, thank you for watching this. Be sure you can go back check out the VODs before we digitized World 1 and Decode. I apologize for the mic quality for Decode. My microphone at the time was basically dying. I didn't really notice it. But until next time, who knows what my next stream might be, when I will stream it. I think about doing a stream for Redigitized Decode, about trying to get a Machinedramon with the starter Agumon. I once did a challenge where I got War Greymon with the starter Agumon, which is a challenge because in order to unlock War Greymon as a Digivolution, you have to beat Tai's War Greymon in the Colosseum. Machinedramon is similar. You need to beat Machinedramon in Mount Infinity to unlock it as a Digivolution. So trying to get Machinedramon with the starter Agumon. Fun challenge. I might stream. I'm thinking about streaming that. Well, we will see. But man, it is wild to finally be done with this, with World Next Order. To finally have this series behind me. But thanks again so much for watching. I am so glad I did this. Again, Next Order was the first World 1 style Digimon game I ever played. Because I played it, I would go on to play World 1. We digitized Decode. Again, we digitized Decode. Second favorite RPG of all time now. I absolutely love it. The Digimon World series is my favorite Digimon thing because I never would have experienced it without this game. Though as pointed out, no, I never would have experienced this game without Cyber Sleuth, so make of that what you will. And yeah, but I guess this is goodbye. And Digimon Story Time Stranger comes out in just a couple weeks, so go play that game. Good now.